I'm going to give you these sheets.
Yes.
And it says, what can you...
I originally found out about a charity called Integratehands through a friend that were working with Komak schools in Kurdistan. And at the time I was working for a London language school, and I wanted a break, and I've always been interested in the Kurdish issue, and I wanted experience teaching children. So I leapt at the opportunity and I approached them and offered myself, and once the ball got rolling I found myself out here maybe less than a month later. Teaching the children has been a fantastic experience. I actually thought that when I arrived here I'd do my job and then I'd leave. But it's going to be very difficult saying goodbye to the children and the teachers, but especially the children. They're incredibly affectionate, and it's such a reward to teach them and to hear every day them using the language that you've given them. I'm really working to try and use kinesthetic activities to get the children to move around with songs and games and all sorts of ways to get the children moving and to learn in a different way to how they would in state school, which are very oversubscribed. Some of the classes have up to 50 students, and the real freedom here is being able to teach classes on an intimate level with 15 to 20 students each. So the students get some real independent, individual time with the teacher. You get to work very closely with them, and over time I think it makes the bond stronger between the teacher and the student, and you see that the students are benefiting hugely from that reduction in number. Through teaching the children in a way that they really enjoy it, we hope that they will use English as a tool as they progress. A lot of the technical subjects, the sciences, are all taught in English, and it's incredibly important to know vocabulary in English, which is often untranslatable into other languages. So we hope that by giving them this opportunity, which they are taking with arms open, they will then go on to use English outside the classroom. So they will use English in ways that they're going to access the internet. They will explore and use English to expand their knowledge. It's really nice to talk to parents and to hear that the children are coming back and starting to sit down at the dinner table and point to all the foods and translate them for the parents into English, which is fantastic.
And Ashna's favorite car is Tahoe.
The favorite car?
Yeah. And Ashna likes snowball.
She likes snowball. Okay, good. And what about you?
Also through teaching the teachers who have become a lot better at English, I have to say they've come up to me and thanked me in that they're now able to seek resources outside their own syllabus, and they've been able to use the internet to draw on lots of different ways to teach their syllabus in conjunction with Kurdish, and to be able to use it to bolster teaching resources that the children have really enjoyed as well. So that's something that's exciting, and I hope they'll continue to do. When I first got here, it was raining and snowing. It was the first snow they'd had in 20 years, and now that spring has broken, the whole landscape has turned into something resembling a children's picture book. I went for a walk with some of my friends a week ago, and the whole countryside was alive. We went for a picnic on top of the mountains, and there were waterfalls and cuckoos and wild boars, and it's phenomenal. It's like a landscape out of this world. Every morning when I walk to school, I'm greeted by my Choni teacher, how are you? And everybody knows who I am, which is really nice actually, and people are incredibly hospitable here. That's one of the things that I'll certainly take away, is the openness and the warmth of the Kurdish people, which is probably second to none. It's certainly opened my eyes to teaching children, which was something I was interested in, but something that I didn't think would particularly stay with me. But having taught children now, I think it's probably changed my life in that when I do go back to England, I will probably, definitely, look to teach children again. It's been very interesting teaching children in a language that they're not familiar with, and I initially thought that would be very difficult, but the relationships that have kind of grown, even through not speaking a common language, have been extraordinary.